So after showing the red frame inversion last week and showing the normal red frame, which I have a cloud glitch attached to it, that I have in the other video, it's a magazine exclusive. I need to paint it. But after looking at this guy, it started getting me thinking about the other two and the that came out with the same like parts from the red frame. We'll start with the gold frame, which, man, the biggest bummer with this thing, besides the amount of red stickers on it, is the fact that it has gold plastic and not gold chrome. That is a prerequisite, and I'm fairly confident if I look on and Google it, there'll be a chrome variant from Bandai. I'm sure there is. I wouldn't be surprised. But I do appreciate the glossy black. That is really a nice addition, although it is a dust magnet. It does love its dust. And the weapon here, which was the Blitz, and I believe this is the Mina custom, because the beam saber looks like it's been taken out for this big blade, which I don't think actually detaches, which is because it's all molded into the. I'm so glad these spikes are not separate. I hate the master grade where these things have to be adjusted just right to go in there. So I actually appreciate that they cheaped out some. It does have its Wolverine claw, so I can snick, which yeah, it comes out some. And you got the little extra swords, which are on the easy to pop off side skirts. I guess that's kind of how you know it's the Mina. I'm forgetting if it actually came with the metal bill. I know comes with the spear shield thingy, which replaces the stick bub claws. And I can't remember if this has it. I'll put a picture if it does, and if I don't, then it doesn't. And yeah, it's a nice kit, and if I do show it next to the red frame, they're very different looking, especially with that backpack, which drains energy. But my favorite of all the frames, blue frame second. I don't think it's the second revised, just the second. There are so many variants of the blue frame, but this thing, gorgeous. They added like all the new parts, and the funny thing about the master grade I never liked, I felt that it was way too thin for the blue frame. The added armor, it didn't have the bulkiness to it. It didn't have that feeling that the 1/100 no grade had, and you saw in the OVA. But this one, even though as far as I know, it's using the same parts as the red frame, majority of the ways. The feet are different, shoulders are different, heads different, backpack's different. It's got some extra weapons, and of course the really cool color. But yeah, it just looks way better and a lot less stickers. There's a few little blue ones here and stuff, but of course the best thing is the tactical arms backpack, which it might be able to attach a little better than I have it, but this thing is amazing. I'm so glad they got it to this size. It's just a backpack, which if you pull these parts out, you just kind of rotate them down some, and then this part comes up, and you've got yourself a Gatling gun. Sure, which you can actually use on the back, because this part is sticking out. It did in the OVA anyways. And then finally, the best part, it becomes a Buster Sword. Just look at that. How cool is that? Granted, it is very hard to hold, and you do get a little stand, which it has kind of like a cup that goes on the blade so you can support it when it's being used, which I appreciate, definitely. But yeah, just check that out, way bigger than the actual mobile suit. So while it is always nice to get a red frame, the second generation of high grade Astrays that came out during, I think it was during the HD remastered of Seed, which is almost going to be 20 years now. Jeez. Yeah, these were great. I really wish I had done other ones. Green frame, Mirage frame. I think there's other ones I can't think of right now, frames, but yeah, these are really good. And like posability is good. Nothing wrong with the joints. Even like there's more armor on some of them. They do have pretty good articulation and posability. Got the knives on the feet here. Yeah, love it. Love it, love it. More of these, please. They probably won't though.